لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة لك والملك لا شريك لك.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. My dear brothers and sisters, I hope everyone is well. Today I came for a quick tour of the Hajj exhibition here at the East London Mosque. Alhamdulillah, it's got the setup of what Hajj looks like. For those of you and myself who haven't been Hajj, this gives us a little glimpse of the setup of Mina, Arafah, Muzdalifah, etc, etc. So it's like a miniature version, and I've had a quick look at the setup. Mashallah, it looks amazing. So let's go check it out. So let me take you through this amazing setup of the Hajj Exhibition 2025. So here we have a poster that shows us the route of Hajj, right? So let's take you through. So right here from the start, this part is more or less like Umrah. So you intend to start with your intention and your ihram before the miqat point. So those of you being Umrah, remember that you put your ihram on either in a stop-off point in the country or on the plane. This you have to do before you enter the holy city of Makkah. Then you go to do a tawaf, then a Safa Marwa. Alright, so remember this part here, for those of you who've been in Umrah, you do your tawaf 7 times round, make your dua, etc. And then you go to your Safa Marwa, which is this, I'm going to show you over here in a second, right? So this is the two mountains, Safa Marwa. Then after that, you go to Mina, right? And then you spend time in Arafah over here, the mountain with a pillar on it. And then you spend the night in Muzdalifah and you collect your pebbles. So these pebbles you use later on. So over here, you pelt only the Jamara, so there's a single one there. Then over here, you go to sacrifice an animal, shave and trim your hair, and then you do another tawaf. And this is where, over there I'll show you as well, is the pelt Jamara al-Ula. Right, I'm not very good at Arabic. Al-Wusta, al-Aqaba. And then you do the tawaf farewell one. So when you finish up, you do that, and that's basically your Hajj done. Now let me show you over here. This is the Safa Marwa. For those of you that have been Umrah, you will remember the two mountains. You start off here, Safa start, you make a dua over there at the other mountain, Safa Marwa, right? Up and down, remember? So those of you that haven't been, this is like a mini version of it. The part in the middle there is a wheelchair access. So those people who are mobility issues, they can go up and down, and a relative can push them, right? Whoever. So yeah, I remember this very well, mashallah, mashallah. And I think over there at the end, where Marwa is, you can see the Kaaba from that side. If I'm correct, you stand there and you can see the glimpse of the Kaaba on that side. This is mashallah, it's beautiful. So check this. The only thing is, with the mountains, right, you only get to see the tip of the mountain. Over here, just the head. You can't actually stand. So they've got like glass around it on this side here. Okay? So this part here is Mina. This is where you're going to be spending time in the tents, right? So look at this. These people are nice and cozy. MashaAllah, tabarakallah. Check that. And you've got the pictures of what the tents look like. See that? It's amazing. So when you go to Umrah, you can actually go and see these points. Obviously they're not going to be as like that, but you can go to Arafah, you can go to Mina, you can go to Muzdalifah, wherever you want to go when you go Umrah. So this is the Mount Arafah. See here, people are standing here making dua. Amazing. And you can actually go there. When you go Umrah, you can go and visit Arafah, you can go for ziyarah, they show you. Okay, and this is what it looks like. Lots, millions of people. It's amazing, right? It's not like that. You won't see like 5 or 6 people. This place is going to be crowded. On the day of Arafah, it's going to be crowded. So this is Muzdalifah. This is where you spend the night underneath the stars. Look at this. These people are blessed. And this is what it looks like. All the stargazers, subhanAllah. Look, millions and millions of people there. Right, so this part here is Jamarat. So remember we saw the 3 pillars over there? So this is where you're kind of like stoning the shaitan, right, basically. So where you're going to collect these pebbles, right? People sell them as well, but you can pick them up. You're supposed to pick them up, size of a pebble, basically. And this is Jamarat, look at that. So they've kind of obviously modified it in such a way that it's not presentable, but it's hittable. And you see sometimes people throw some strange things like shoes and all sorts of stuff, right? I recently saw a video where somebody was throwing a stone like a cricket, but wallahi, like this is for us to signify how much we oppose shaitan. May Allah bless us, may Allah guide us, Ameen. So over here, lots of pictures from the haram. Look at that, such an old picture. This basically, this one here is this, can you see that? Right, a very simplified stone version. And then you have lots of other pictures here. When's that from? Then you have Hajar Aswad, Maqam Ibrahim. I think this is in a museum somewhere. Very old pictures. This is Arafah mountain. You see that? Let me show you over here. There we go. See? MashaAllah, tabarakallah. It's just amazing, right? So over here, there is like a miniature version of the Kaaba. So a model of the Kaaba and the houses in the immediate vicinity shortly after the time of the Prophets Ibrahim salam, and Ismail, may Allah be pleased with all of them, right? So this is the time when Prophet Ibrahim salam and Prophet Ismail salam at their time, right? So this is what the Kaaba used to look like. And look at all these mud huts over here. It's amazing. If you picture Makkah right now, right, or any time like within the last 10 years, does it look like that? Definitely no. There's all these like hotels, and you know the masjid is very expanded. Inshallah, very crowded. Right. So here is a display of the things you wear for Hajj or Umrah. So you have the ihram. For those of you that don't know, ihram is basically for a man. It's two pieces of cloth, often relates to like a towel. One thing I want to mention to you brothers, one brother said to me recently, he said that the ihram is the kafan, i.e. the shroud towel or the cloth that they wear. It's not. It's completely different. The shroud towel is completely different, right? This ihram is man and the child. A sister, as long as she wears modest, she doesn't have to wear this. Normally they can wear whatever they want, as long as it obviously looks modest and does all the essentials of being, you know, halal. So here at the background you can see this beautiful massive picture of the haram. You've got people praying. MashaAllah, looks amazing, right? I think this picture is it's not recent. If I look at it, it's not recent. You know, the background there is a lot more covered now. MashaAllah. So this over here is a mini version of the Zamzam. There's this little canisters, Zamzam water. And this is a mini version. So if you want to remember Makkah and Medina, get yourself one of these. Right, there's little, what do they call, water dispensers, right? MashaAllah, this is in Makkah. And there you have it, the Hajj 2025 exhibition here at the East London Mosque. This is amazing. This gives you a good little glimpse of what Hajj looks like. Obviously, the journey itself is much more bigger, and you know, but this is just to give you a taste. Just a taste of what to kind of expect. Obviously, the booking process and whatnot, people do stress about it. But remember one thing: if Allah wills, Allah invites you, then you'll go. Inshallah.